time is fleeting, right? Every 15 minutes is 1% of your day, right? That's crazy. And how many times you just like get on TikTok or Instagram and then boom, 40 minutes gone. Even if you look at Deep Sky's calendar right now, I have everybody schedule out the time, right? And on the calendar, so if you pull up our Google Calendar, you'll see like different block times, like I'm working on this, because it's really funny. Traditional management, they teach us like deadlines, right? Hey, let's shoot this video, the deadline is going to be on Friday, right? But the way we work is that we don't think about that until Fridays, and then we look at it and we're like, oh shit. Like it's due on Friday. Yeah. So then we'll work on it. But if something had come up on Friday, then we're done. We missed our deadline, right? So the idea is that we keep trying to push that forward. So what I tell the team is that, look, if the deadline is on Friday, then you got to schedule it in. You got to be like, okay, this thing is going to take me 2 hours, 3 hours, right? So you schedule it in on your calendar. And then now you can see on the calendar, so then you don't overpromise. So you have everything scheduled in. Right? So you know exactly what's going to happen. And then you leave buffers. You leave buffers for shifting around, for taking a call, for solving an emergency problem. Right? Because if we don't schedule it on calendar, most likely by the time we remember it, like calling my mom, it'd be weeks later. Yeah. Right? So if it's important, it sits on your schedule. Our time is fleeting, right? Every 15 minutes is 1% of your day. Right? That's crazy. And how many times you just like get on TikTok or Instagram and then boom, 40 minutes gone, right? And that's why, and the funny thing is that's why these TikTok and all these new content are micro content, because if today I say, hey, Jay, let's sit down and watch a video for an hour, you'll be like, oh no, I don't have time for that. But then if I go, hey, TikTok, 15 seconds, you're like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, okay, cool, next what? And before you know it, the hour is gone, right? So yeah, that's a good one. So I think I love scheduling. If you put it on the calendar, during my best time, during my most productive time, my entire week is scheduled. And I always schedule it off 60%. I never schedule it beyond 60%, because there's always going to be like, I don't feel good. There's always going to be like, hey, let's go grab lunch. That's always going to, so 60%, right, scheduled. And if I'm hitting like 50% of those schedules, I'm humming. I'm killing it. People think like you're going to have to be perfect to be any good. But the truth is, and I think I showed this before, I think back in my fittest days, right, I only achieve, I think, like 21 or 22% of what I say I will achieve. I was getting an F in what I say I will achieve, and yet I was like the most fit, I was rich, right, and then I was feeling good, and I was taking care of people around me. And that's only achieving 20%. The crazy part is, and this is why I keep loving about the whole measure and hack mentality, is like people think we need extraordinary behavior to achieve extraordinary results. But the truth is, we're so crappy at life normally, we just need to achieve like a little bit to achieve extraordinary results. And that's always the case. That's the same as power of one, right? Can you increase price by 1%? Yes. Well, that give you 50% in net profit. Nobody think they can increase 50% net profit. But whenever you tell them, can you do 1% increase in price? Everybody's like, oh, hell yeah, I got this. And same thing with life, right? Can you work out 7 days a week? Oh, no, I can't. Can you drink 2 glasses of water before each meal? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Well, that leads to better health, right? Same thing with waking up. Can you wake up at 6 in the morning? No. Well, can you go to bed at 10 at night? Yes. Right? It's always about like taking your goal and pushing it further in front, right? Because I love this when I was trying to wake up, at 4 or 5 in the morning, and then one of my mentor back then told me, it isn't about the time you wake up, it's about the time you go to sleep. Yeah. Right? Nobody can wake up at 4 in the morning, but almost everybody can almost everybody can sleep at 8. And if you sleep at 8, guess what? You're gonna wake up at 4 in the morning.